it is kind of interesting the way that, you know, something that's considered totally abnormal 1 minute can be totally loved the next.
It was 1982 when Boy George, sporting a cornucopia of eye color, dozens of braids, and androgynous outfits, first took Britain, then the U.S. by storm. His fans have seen many faces on Boy George in the last 8 years, including despair from drug problems that followed his rapid rise in rock music. His heroin habit is behind him now, and he says up front he won't talk about it. But...
you know, you got your Tammy Bakers, your Jimmy Swaggart. I mean, please, you know, it's like what I do pales in significance, I think. But it's just one of those trapdoors that I fell through. It happened, you know, and then on top of that, people just forget that it was like my problem. There's lots of things going on that are much worse. You know, I mean, Jimmy Swaggart used to say terrible things about me. I was really happy when he got caught in bed with that prostitute.
The most noticeable thing about Boy George these days, besides his way with words, is his new look and his outlook on himself, his fans, and his image.
Everybody. I mean, yeah, I definitely think I'm misunderstood, but, you know, I mean, that's the thing about, like, sort of being famous is such an ugly thing in a lot of ways. It has its good sides, because it means that you get to travel and you get to meet people, but on the other hand, from an outside point of view, it's quite ugly. Of course, I'm very sensitive. I think all big-mouth people are sensitive. And I mean, I'm sure Joan Collins goes home and reads her reviews. The first thing she does, you know, before she takes her wigs off. And they always expect you to be different to what you are, you know. They always expect me to be really effeminate, sort of petulant, you know, pursed-lipped.
And this day was a bad one for Boy George. In town promoting his new album, Hi-Hat, a pedestrian made one of those misunderstandings.
I was like in this limousine and he went, and they were being really nice, and then he went, faggot, and I was like, ugh. I was really annoyed. I wanted to punch him, but I thought, I can't be bothered. And I actually did say to him, you forgot to say rich.
As for the future, he plans to grow old gracefully, look for less girl and more boy from his face.
I don't think I look normal, but I don't want to sort of like, you know, sort of look like an old hag. I mean, I would hate to look like a heavy metal star or something. You know, those people, they all look like they've sort of lived the most debauched lives and then put on as much makeup as possible to make themselves look human. I think in comparison, I look really normal. So, I mean, hopefully I'll grow old gracefully, but, you know, who knows? I'll probably go for the sort of, you know, Cecil Beaton, Oscar Wilde vibe.